the speed and the physicality of the game is a little bit different than he's used to. His conditioning is not where it needs to be. His inability to react to the basketball, especially rebounding balls out of his area, was a little bit of a surprise. But again, right now, this is a new process for him, and it takes time for him to understand this game, the speed of the game, the physicality, the athleticism, and really the system. You talk about the three-point shooting. I'm not worried about the three-point shooting. Remember, FIBA three-point shot is almost 9 inches closer to the basket. So he's going to have to get to understand about the spacing, and he's also going to have to understand how to play, and the Spurs are going to have to understand how to use him, how to put him in position to be successful. It's one game. It's summer league. It's a process.
Nobody liked summer school, growing up. Summer league, just one of those things. You got to go through the learning curve.
Did you have to go to summer school? I'm disappointed in you.
No, my parents would be so upset if I had to go to summer school. Wemby, not the only rookie stealing headlines. Let's talk about Chet Holmgren, who was actually putting on quite the display. Of course, missed the entirety of last season after being drafted number 2 overall. Had the foot injury, but Coach, he's been impressing in his 3 games so far.
I think Wemby and Chet Holmgren are basically two of the same. I think they're both going through the same process. The difference, Chet has had a year experience underneath his belt. Not just playing, because obviously he was hurt this season, but he went through summer league. He put on 12 pounds this past season. He has a better understanding of the speed and the physicality of the game, but both their skill sets are ahead of their bodies. Both 7-footers, skilled, can shoot the 3, more comfortable away from the basket, can run the floor, can protect the rim. Chet Holmgren a little further ahead because he has a little bit more of this experience and understanding what the NBA is all about. But I'll tell you one thing. In the next 10 years, it's going to be Chet Holmgren and Wemby, and they're going to be compared each and every year because that's the future in terms of the type of front court players that we're going to see in the NBA, the skill set of the 7-footers, and the game planning offensively and defensively both will be very similar.